Hello, hello, everyone. I have a friend with me today. Welcome, Vanessa.
Hello, Coffee
Hello,
Angels.
hello, everyone. I have a friend with me today. So, we are going to do a little bit of everything today. I'm going to create my page in my journal because I haven't done that. And you are creating something fun, aren't you, Vanessa?
I am making some stuff to make me some chunky charms.
Always fun. I wish I could do those type things.
Trust me, it's not easy
Yes.
since I had the surgery. I have to really uh, taper myself on doing it.
Yeah, and then the eyesight, that's the thing for me at least. Looking into all
Different
those
tools
small
to
little
help me.
things. Yeah. So these journaling cards that I am cutting out, they are made by Kara Brandon Creations and a part of a full digi that she has, but I'm going to use these in my daily journal. So I don't know about straight cutting, trying to do as straight as I can, but today it feels like it's not that easy. So are you going to make a big dangle or something, Vanessa?
I don't know
Or
how big I want it, but I'm also using Swarovski crystal, so you know,
I bet
not
you it
easy.
would be beautiful.
And with my hands the way they are, it's not easy at all. But I got my automatic looper, and it's working for me.
The automatic looper.
That's
That's
what I
new.
call it. That's not the actual name of it.
Oh, okay.
It's what I call it.
Hmm. Yeah, but because I was
I
thinking,
swear
like,
my
I've
kids are
never
just
heard.
staring us out over here.
Hello, Margaret. Welcome, welcome. So, cutting as usual. I was actually fussy cutting a little bit yesterday, but it wasn't really for crafting, it was for a work thing that I created. I was debating with myself doing a journal page like this and then another thing, or do some coloring of some sort. Because I feel like that, or at least I'm told that that's a relaxing thing to do, to color in, one of those adult coloring books.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Miss Margaret.
So, which of these beautiful cards are we going to use for today? Hmm, coffee. Or is it? No, it's coffee. This might be coffee. I do like that. Definitely do like coffee. This
I wish
one,
I
what
had
is,
some coffee right now.
that might be nice.
I'm still doing some sharing here.
Actually, just going to glue that one down like that and create a little tuck.
Hmm.
And thank you for making the share outs. Am I going to back it on something? Let's see.
Okay, time to get some work done.
see. We have this.
The,
Yep, we will definitely glue this one on.
it's hard to see them.
Oh yeah, I can definitely
Kansas, y'all
understand
see my
that.
magnifying glass? That's what. Apparently, I don't know how my tubes became magnetic, but they're magnetic.
Oh my, pliers and things like that is magnetic too. So I thought that was the thing.
Hmm. Okay, that one's done.
So there. So what do you have coming out on your channel? Do you have anything fun to tell us? Something new? Something?
Oh, I have some fun stuff starting next year, so not gonna
Oh,
reveal just yet. It's gonna stay
oh,
secret for a
yeah.
few more months.
Oh, I
Uh-oh.
definitely see. So next year, I don't know about myself. As long as have time to prepare everything, I have something fun coming up in October.
You're doing the Inktober?
No. Or yes. No, it's not that thing.
A lot of people be starting Inktober soon.
Oh yeah, I know. I've done it, but it was like before my YouTube. Done it like a year or no, 2 years in a row. I think it was.
Was it a draw a picture every day for the whole month?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
and then it was like picture
And
with
let
a
me tell you, it's
prompt.
hard to do things with nails. So
So something like that, and then glue it on. Just a tiny
that's
little
that
thing
one.
today.
I can
And
still use my
for
tools. I don't squeeze too hard on them. That way it saves my hands from hurting.
oh yeah, that's a really good thing. So number 14 for today. Let's see, do we want to just put it here? I think I am,
Yeah.
just to use this little thing up. And it's when Friendsday on a Wednesday, so
Mm-hmm.
which is onsdag in Swedish.
Put
Ons.
elephants at the end of the day. Okay. These are all the ones I have made so far.
Oh, it's coming together
And
beautifully.
then I'll stop with this. I want to stop with the elephants though. I'm going to put some hearts on the last few that I'm doing.
It will definitely be nice. Do you have a specific journal that you want to put
Uh-oh.
those on?
I might put it on my Friends Across the Miles journal, and I have a journal that I want to make for someone.
Mm-hmm.
Not naming no names.
Well,
because it's a surprise. Hey, Miss Janet.
hello, hello. Um, am I the only one that feels like a little bit of doodling never hurts? So we will go around this thing.
I'm using 11 OCBs as my spaces until I can order. Oh,
Oh, let's see. Are you still with us, Vanessa? I don't know about the connection there.
I'm
Yeah. Okay, just.
I know
Mm.
we have been like up and down with type of weather. It's like one day, 1 minute it's
Oh.
nice and sunny, and the
Mm-hmm.
next minute it's nice and pouring.
Oh, typical fall
Yep.
weather, if you ask me.
Mhm. And the mornings here is a little chilly, so that means fall is in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So this is gonna be my last one for this because the grippies are gripping.
So I'm just going to have number 14. I don't know.
These are starting to hurt.
Doodled. That's no good.
I can do certain things for a certain amount of time, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm. I definitely feel you. What's going in? Let's hope I haven't counted these, but every other one, a little bit of coloring, and even though it's not an adult coloring thing.
There. Now, time to pick this up and get started on something else.
Mm-hmm. So how have your, beginning of the week been?
Been pretty good. It's been
So,
going pretty good for the week. Let me close this CB box before I go ploop and it goes everywhere.
oh no, we definitely don't want that.
Definitely not.
Oh, there we are.
I
Let's
got
change
beads
this
everywhere.
one up.
And I lost all my rubber bands for these. Uh-oh.
It's like glitter. You don't want to have it all over.
No, you sure don't. You're going to have glowing floors for days.
Mm-hmm. So what really happened today? Do we want to have some sort of tag to symbolize? I actually found this. Let's see. This thing. Using the polka dots here to kind of get a straight edge. Creating a tag. kind of felt that I missed doing journals like this.
Mm,
Remembering our fun little November challenge last year.
now I gotta pick up the pearls. I finished my design team project for Kara. I love the way it came out. It's on video.
Or oh, have you released the video or?
The video's been released for a while, for a couple of days now.
Oh, I've missed that one, I think. Why is that?
You see my millions of pearls? I gotta make dangles with all of these. That's my millions of pearls with my millions of seed beads.
Hmm.
I got millions of everything. So I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put this.
But it's beautiful to look at.
Replace that with a different box until we're done. Hang on a second.
Yep.
Let's move all of this out of the way so nothing goes flying everywhere.
I was actually thinking about doing my third and last owl, the owl that we began doing yesterday, but then I thought, well, it might be boring to see. And I know that I don't want to miss out on. Needs definitely something underneath here. A little bit of color. Of course, again, thinking.
Okie dokie. I just gotta find the rubber bands to put all my tools back where they go.
Actually going for the same thing that I did yesterday because I thought it was nice on the belly band. Scrunching up paper using the same technique. Let's see. Today we will go like mustardy type color.
I need one more rubber band. Now that's not gonna hold it tight. I'll find it later. Let's put this away. And I'm gonna add to my little book here that I did for my DT project for Karen.
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah. Oh, I started to look at that video, but I haven't really finished it. So that's why.
I need the colors that go with the book. Green. These are all flat back beads here.
Mm-hmm.
They're drops. I bought them from somebody that makes them. I mean, she makes them. This is how small she goes.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
See? That's really small.
Yep.
These are the 1/2 millimeter. And then we got 5 millimeter. And then she's got other ones. I mean, I went crazy when I bought them. And I haven't used them in a while. So we will use them today. God knows I need to put them to use. So
It's always one of those
towel
things.
back out because I'm gonna need a
Real.
stamp them on here. Get my dotting tool here, slash scoring tool. And where is my Vaseline?
I'm just going to add a tiny bit more of looking into the camera because it makes it
There we go.
easier.
No, this is yes paste.
Oh, oh yeah, I know that
Pulling
you.
the big container out. Dollar Tree.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you stay there. We need that. We need the Vaseline. Here we go. Guys,
And for this, I'm going to cover this in the back.
and I need my art glitter glue. Here we go.
So I'm not cover the whole thing really, so I'm just putting glue on here.
So,
Were you watching Becky's? I don't know if she's still live. Becky with the Owl Project.
I seen a little bit of it before we came on.
Yeah.
Not much, but I seen some.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's.
I don't think I could sew that, something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because she had patterns and everything prepared in her group.
This one's coming out too thick. So, I know I probably have to clean out my nozzle. I redid
Yes.
my pen jar thingy, my pen cushion.
Mm-hmm.
I had to redo it yesterday. Oh, Miss Janice said that's where she is. She's done now.
Yes, hold on. So let's see. We are going to write a little bit on it. Going to write what happened today.
I got to get my diamond paintings out also. That's something that's going to be new on my channel next year. I'm going to add some diamond painting videos.
Oh, that's really, really nice.
I have 15 of them that I need to work on.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm gonna pull them out.
I have one, and my daughters are working on two. So today, what happened? Work time, work as always.
Now I gotta let that dry because I don't want to flip it. Now I'm going to pick up these. I'm going to get the bigger ones out. And all this is like one of the microfiber towels from Dollar Tree. I have a beadboard that I can work on this with, but too big to put on my desk.
Mm-hmm.
It will literally take over the whole screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put a
Or
little
maybe
bit of
you can
each one.
make, part of it or something.
No, I got it from somebody that I used to be friends with. She wanted me to test it on my channel to see how I liked it
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff like that and show it to other people. So I did. I still use it. It's just it takes over the entire desk or the
Uh-huh.
area
It's
where I
one of
craft
those
that desk.
things. So today is, let's see, YouTube Day. Always a symbolized for YouTube.
I know I set my corner around her somewhere, but my desk is riddled with projects and it's hard to find anything.
Oh, I cleaned mine up. Actually, it felt the same way yesterday. Um,
Hi, Miss Randy.
Hello, Rennie.
It's been a while. How you been?
So, what to do on this? Are we going for owls? Some sort of.
Oh,
I'm in an owl period, I think. Some sort of a cute little owl. Let's see if we
it
can
has
draw
been. We
one.
missed you.
Nice to have you back.
Now I'm trying to get Miss Randy to go live with me one of these days.
Oh, is
That's
Rennie
the best way I can
doing
explain it.
YouTube and things? I don't know. Or is it like, a one time only type thing? Or.
Well, if I can get her to go live with me, I'll probably do it. Um, as long as she's willing. Anytime she wants to go live, she can come live.
Try it out. Try it out. It's fun. It's really fun.
Oh, she's been live with somebody, and they had me in a guessing game to try to figure out who it was.
Oh. Hmm.
Oh, she's starting to put her garden away slowly. Oh, that's a lot of work. Having a garden, that's tons of work.
Yep. It's definitely this time of year
Mm-hmm.
uh, to do things like that.
Oops. Flip over.
I wish I were more like, a gardener.
I had a
And I'm
plant
thinking,
that my
hmm
mom had gotten when my dad passed away. And I guess she's had it for a few days before I got there, or a few days before I got there. Somebody must have given it to her. And by the time I got there, it was, you know, wilting and things like that. And I'm like, she told me, she says, you can take it home if you want to. I says, okay, I'll take it home. I
hmm
had it for 2 years after my dad passed away.
Oh.
I don't know. Some people in my family don't have green thumbs, but apparently I do. And it's like they
I
all want to
wish
send
I
me
wish
plant
I
flowers
had.
and stuff like that. And I'm like, no,
I
I
wish I
can't put
had.
that kind of stuff anymore outside. My fibro and arthritis won't allow it. So it's hard for me to, because there's a little space in front of the house that I can plant a tiny little flower garden if I wanted to,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like with the fibro and all that, I can't. Although I want
Oh.
to, but
Mm-hmm.
some things don't allow for other things, you know.
Yeah,
Put some
I would say like,
on
you know,
this.
the garden that we have for the my house now, they used to live two gardeners here. Literally like beautiful garden. And now not so much because neither me or my husband is, into cutting bushes and trees and doing all the preparation for each
Hmm.
season and things like that.
Miss Randy said that's why she's doing hers slowly because of her hands. It's hard.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you want to do things that you love to do, but then there's
Hmm.
always something that's holding you back. You know.
Could be, depending on what it is, of course. Let's see. Do I want to have a little bit
I know
water?
it's not easy. That's why when I do live videos, I don't stay on too long. If I do stay on long, it's probably like a 2 hour, and I have to get up and move around a lot.
Yep.
Ask Miss Gigi. Me and her usually stay on 2.5 hours, and it's like I'm popping up and everything.
A little bit too long actually because yep, it's what it is, but it is fun. So sometimes it's kind of hard to, to start ourselves when you have a project or, doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, just doing a little bit of not anatomically correct, but this is.
I know. I was diagnosed with it when I was 23 years old. Tell me when to be ready, and I can go live with you. Okay. I'll set. I
No.
have the schedule set. I have a live tomorrow, hmm, Friday night, and Saturday night. Saturday night is our shenanigans show. But one of our shenanigans girls is not going to be with us. Whoops, a daisy.
Doing live is always fun together with a bunch of friends. So,
I would invite Miss Gigi, but by the time we go live, Miss Gigi's already sleeping.
yep, it's 2 a.m. in the middle of the night for me. So it's not really an option because I definitely need my sleep.
We all need our beauty sleep. But then sometimes my body's telling me, it's too late to sleep now.
I know, isn't that kind of, strange in a way where
It usually
I
tells you it's
actually,
time to sleep, but then mine's like, it's too late to sleep. So I try to find somebody that's live and watch them.
They're, I'm thinking Australia, or I have some Australian friends that do YouTube. So I usually, there is always somebody on there
Mm-hmm.
doing something.
There's always somebody live.
Yeah.
I can't get over how many of us crafters have fibro and or arthritis. Yep, I have. Let's see, arthritis in my hands. I have it in shoulders, knees, hips, basically
The,
everywhere. My lower
yeah, the
back.
thing is, I feel like, you know, in one way we try to find a thing that keeps us going and
Mm-hmm.
bring kind of a joy to our everyday life. And that might be crafting, or, crocheting, or, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I personally think that the reason why it's like so many of us crafters have some sort of, you know, either fiber or another type thing. Mental health is also
Oh yeah.
kind of big. So I'm actually going with the bigger black round.
Yep. Me too. I can craft for so long. Then I do exercises with my hands so I can stop the pain because I'm allergic to painkillers. So I can't take them. And it's like, yep, nope, not happening. I thought I was
Yeah.
done with this book, with this little journal here. Yeah, no. Ah, boy.
It's one of those like, are you ever totally finished? Because you can literally add
You can keep,
whatever, it's an ongoing project.
no, I don't want to add nothing to this one.
For those of you wondering, this is dryer sheet that I kind of save up and use in some projects.
If you can use it, save it.
Hmm.
That goes there. This is a pocket.
Let's see.
This goes in here.
And then, of course, a little bit of glue on top of, no, will go on this. So there is the
Thank you,
owl.
Miss Randy.
A little bit of a 3D effect. I don't know if I like it, but it will be what it is. Let's see. Yep, it will dry better afterwards, I think. A little bit of an owl thing going on there.
Okay. Oh,
And then, of
geez.
course, some little
This
tassely top
is done
thing.
for now. Keyboard being done for now. She's starting to bulk up now.
Oh, I love it.
Like, great.
The journals when they do it like, because it's fun. It's
Okay.
really fun to actually use the things that you create. Let's see. I want to put this thing in here just to add a little tiny something, covering the whole thing, but I don't mind.
People slamming doors in front of my house.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on, and I don't want to go. No, I don't want to know. All I hear is car doors going bam, bam.
Sometimes it might be, a
I don't
better
like
choice
people
to
picking up
just.
friends and stuff like that. I
Mhm.
often use them on applications. Use what?
The dryer sheets or what?
Hmm.
Mhm.
Probably.
I was actually thinking about, doing some sort of inking. I have made, show you this one. This is a baby wipe with
I have plenty of those.
blue ink. So you can, use something like this too. I saved it and I have no clue what I'm going to use it for. Maybe something throughout winter time or I
Okay.
don't know.
Now what can I work on?
Do you have another, a project or a little
I
bit
have
of,
a design team project that needs to be filmed, but that has to be on tape. On You know what? I'm gonna work on one of my. This needs to be sewn, but I can still work on it. Well, it is sewn, so I can go ahead and decorate it.
oh, that's
This is one
fun.
of the signatures for my Friends Across the Miles Junket Journey. So I'm gonna
Just,
pull
I'm
out one
going
of
to,
the containers I have for the items and start working on it. If I don't cause a craft the lance first.
fingers crossed, and some extra prayers.
That's one of my containers, y'all. Just one. Just one container. I have, I think, three of those full. We're going to put some braille stuff here. I'm going to make a tag. Oh, look, that bear. His eye needs to be poked out, but it's a bear. It's a foam bear. Might use him.
Cute.
So we're going to use that. This is too big to put on the page. So I might have to layer it on 2 pages, maybe. We'll see.
So I'm just creating, and as I've told you, I don't really do too much in these. I think, 3 sentences on the back of the card, and then a little something down here. And then today's page is kind of finished. Let's put some green there in the text at the bottom of the page, though.
This is from Miss Barbara Podpa. I got a lot
Oh,
of
did
sent
you?
me little notes with their stuff to put in the book and the journal
Oh,
that
for the friends across the mile.
I'm gonna make a flip somewhere, but it has her address on it, so I don't want to show that. I'll do that off camera. So, ooh,
Cover it with something.
so we can put this here as a tuck spot, or we can put this here as a tuck spot. I like this side better. So,
And might actually add the green on top of this to go with the date for today. Middle of September already.
yeah, we're already halfway through September.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone by pretty quick.
Oh, definitely.
There. Now,
So this will be the
we're
page
gonna
with a
cover
little
this
owl.
and shall we use this or not? is the question. Because I'm making another journal with this here, so I'm not going to use it just yet.
Let's see.
I
Do
want to
you
use
have
this
some
one
other autumn?
to cover this. I love the colors. So,
This
already.
will go
Uh-huh.
autumn
You see?
day. That might kind of be
Look how
beautiful
transparent
there.
this napkin is.
Wow.
You can't even tell there's a napkin on top of it.
This is kind of nice, isn't it? Just to put it there.
Mm-hmm. I like that lantern.
Let's just glue it down.
Now, I'm going to put this like so. Just put my napkin right back over it. And Mr. Rolly won't be able to roly-poly because he's going to get glue all over himself today. So, Mr. Hand pushing me to get older. Oh, dear Lord.
Oh.
What are you talking about, Miss Margaret?
Coffee, definitely need that on some of the pages that you
I haven't had
back
coffee,
here.
and I'm raring for a cup of coffee.
Here might be nice to put one of these. And then let's see, I didn't do anything this weekend, did I? Oh, I did.
Shaky today.
Maybe put that one there so we have them spaced out a little bit.
Oops. No, I don't want that. But I do want this.
Iced coffee. I do have my cup of coffee here.
Yeah. Anybody want to go to Dunkin' and get me a iced coffee, please? French vanilla, 1 cream, 1 Splenda.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Is that a thing that you add things? Because
Yeah.
here in Sweden,
You
you
see the
usually
coffee?
have, plain
Add-
coffee.
The thing is, the more you add to it, the more the thing costs.
Oh, yeah. But I know that the Swedish coffee is stronger than an American coffee.
Well, then you have to send me some.
Yeah. I
I
only
need
have,
it.
I have a Keurig. I don't know if you have,
I have
those.
a Keurig. Oh, I
Mhm.
can't live without my Keurig. Oh Lord. I think I don't know how I did it without it before. Father's Day one year, my youngest daughter got a Keurig,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, it's been in my house ever since.
Oh, okay.
It's not going anywhere. Let's see. I'm gonna put this in here, but I want to add something else to it.
I'm looking at the owls from yesterday. Am I going to sew the other? Let's just sew the other wing there so I can put it aside and actually put it in the journal so I don't forget about it. That is one thing that I will do.
Else to cover that with.
Otherwise, I will have a whole lot of projects just
And I
laying
got
there.
my little pouch here. Upholstery fabric. I'm gonna have to. I'm almost out of wallpaper, so I'm gonna have to ask one of the local stores see if they have a extra book they want to get rid of. Usually, I can get out of one place. I can get 10 of them.
Usually they have, they change it up throughout the seasons. So
Hmm?
I
It's like
love.
whatever's gone out of style at the end of the month,
Yep.
they give those books away.
Yep.
So that's that. That one's pretty, but that string, the thread that's popping up is driving me bananas. So we got that off. That's a flippy flopper. Now I do have some washi here that I can use to make this a flip.
So I have a lot of washi. Do you have any suggestions or tips and tricks and things to
Oh God,
what
I
you
use
use?
washi for
You
everything.
tell me more about that because I have too many rolls of washi and I
Well,
never ever use
you
it.
know we use them to do flips in our journal. So
Yeah,
that's
that
one.
is one thing that I do.
Um, I've seen people make their own um, fabric tape with them.
Ooh, that might be something to try.
Hmm. Or if you want, you can probably um, do like a little flip page with nothing but washi on it.
Yeah, that's
Washi
definitely.
sample. A washi sample.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course, that's a thing too. I use washi throughout the journal sometimes or on a journaling card, but those, you know, in the amount of washi that I use, I have washi for I don't even know how long
You got washi
for a
for years.
life because
They
I
say days,
find.
but mine is more like years. I
Mhm.
have one of my um what they call it, my little storage things with the drawers on it.
Mhm.
I have one drawer full of washi. It's so full that I had to literally get rid of some washi. I had at one point I had a whole dresser drawer that was full of washi.
Oh no, I don't have that much, but I have too much, in
Well, I
my
use them in my
opinion.
another thing that's coming back to my channel next year is my planner videos. So
Oh,
I got a lot
those
of
can
things coming back.
definitely.
Only thing that's not coming back is me making jewelry like I used to.
Hmm.
I
Oh,
find they
but
don't.
I always
They
put
don't.
glue on my washi. I always put glue on my washi if I want to have it, because the thing with washi, it's not supposed to stick. It's not supposed to be like permanent anyway.
Nah,
No. So,
it's supposed to be removable, but a lot of us want it to stick. So
yep.
another thing too that I've taught myself. If I want thin strips of washi, I take it and put it on my paper trimmer and cut it.
Oh. Yeah, because you have like rolls that are, really thin.
Really, really thick.
Yeah, that too. That too. But I have a couple of
Why?
rolls that.
Like this one and this one here, I would take it and put it on my trimmer and cut thin pieces out of it to use on different things.
That is definitely one thing that you
There's
can
a
do.
page. Now we're gonna flip that and stick this braille here as a pocket. Braille page for Miss Beth. I'm gonna use it as a pocket.
Oh, I haven't seen Braille pages in I don't even know
I
how
was so
long.
happy that I I got my new trimmer blades in yesterday, and I'm like, yes, I can cut
Finally working. Yeah.
extra pieces falling off.
Yeah, the blades are actually doing its thing when.
I ordered some spares, so it should last me for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But now I gotta get my big industrial paper cutter out, and that thing weighs a
Is
ton.
it the Fiskars one?
No, it's not a Fiskars. It's one like the teachers use.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got it. They had a teacher down the street from me, but her and
Mm-hmm.
her husband both retired in the same year, and she was selling all the stuff that she bought for the school, for her house
Mm-hmm.
that she can use at home to
Yep.
do the papers and stuff like that for the kids. She sold it for $5. I'm like, yep,
Oh,
it's
that's
mine.
awesome. Yeah.
Because
Uh,
I looked them
uh,
up on Amazon,
yeah,
and
they are expensive.
the blade on
Now,
this one doesn't dull. So I'm like, yep, it's mine. Thank you very much.
mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I am totally with you on that thought, Jenny, to have, instead of washing, take paper, because I don't know about you, but I have a lot of scrapbook paper that needs to be used for something. That can definitely be cut into smaller, thinner pieces.
Yeah, I want to. A lot of people wants to see me do a glue book, and I've never done one.
Oh, is that a
No.
thing that you want to start? Because I love doing glue booking.
Well,
I
we can
love
do
it.
it next week if I come with you. I have to see because I have to pick up my granddaughter at 3:30 at the bus stop. So I'm usually there at 3:50.
Ah, or if you want to do something like that tomorrow, we can
I
definitely
can do
do
it
that.
tomorrow. I can start it tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm.
Because Friday I usually do my signatures for the Friends Across the Miles. And then Saturday, the shenanigans is like, I have no idea from week to week what I'm going to do on that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like me, who else? Jen and Steffi. And
Oh, okay.
if you ever
Yeah, I've
watched
seen.
it,
Yeah, but I haven't really watched
why?
everything. I've watched, been a replayer on maybe, like an hour or an hour and a half, a little bit of whenever I can
Mm-hmm.
take some
It's a fun
YouTube
show. We usually
time.
go depending because I can't sit long and I have to move around. And I'm like, yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe an hour, no longer than 2 hours, we usually go. And it is hilarious.
We'll have to go and look. So it would be kind of fun to start it tomorrow, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So now I really do have to think a bit. What do I want to do? Because usually, for those that know me, I am not much of a planner when it comes to the smaller projects that I do. I definitely plan my design team projects, but other than that, I feel like a part of my creative process is not to plan too much because I
My
used to
design
be a control
project
freak.
has to be planned. I can't. go without planning those, you know. But
Mhm.
otherwise, it's like my projects sometimes non-design team projects are planned, but then sometimes they're not.
Yeah, because I used to be a control freak to, like, I don't even want to talk about it. It was really sad. So I just, I think it was like 2.5 years since I decided that no more, I need to just go with the flow. So that's what I did. And it was really, really hard in the beginning, but I like it a lot now. So there we have the first owl placed, sewn, and
Oh,
everything. With Janet's prompts, or part of them anyway. On this one, just going to glue the little body here because
I
I
have all of this washi tape. It's nothing but owls.
yeah, in this there are owls everywhere. Cards like this, a playing card with owls,
Hmm. And what
different
I'm
types.
gonna do, I get a lot of questions. What I'm gonna do with the Friends Across the Miles journal? Well, it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be like an address book for me. So I'm
That's
gonna put
always
three
nice to
signatures in
have.
it, and it's gonna be like back and front. Like, say, right here is a pocket. I'll slip an address in right here, and it's gonna be all alphabetized. So
That's definitely nice. Let's see, we're just going to glue that one owl on.
I got everybody's address already.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I don't know. Do we want to sew something on the?
But before I do all that, every page is going to be scanned into my computer and emailed to those that have participated.
It's
So
going to be fun to have your creation.
it's a cute little question. Seahorse. Come on.
I think I'm going to leave this one like that and put it in.
Put him by Jeffrey with his eyeglasses. There.
Or do I want to put it on like that? Let's
Now,
let's try and
this
see
is a little
what.
pocket here. I'm going to put one of those little thumb holes in it and use it as a pocket.
Now this will be it for this little owl.
So let's see if we can
I
put it.
need to let it dry before putting it in, though.
Look, I have Cara Brandon's paper in here.
Oh, that is beautiful, that kit.
I love this kit. I want to take it and make another project with it.
Let's see, I do have one thing. I didn't prepare it, but I definitely want to create. Let's see if I can find it.
Pardon Mr. Rowley, y'all. He's a bit dirty. He hasn't
Not really the.
test yet. Now,
I definitely need to look more into it before I do something. I thought it was easy, but it wasn't.
this is how I do my measuring.
I need a black piece of paper. Do I have it available? Like quick. Hmm, dark green isn't the one that I thought, but let's see. Black, black, black.
Okay, we'll have a tag in here.
All sorts of papers, but no black inside. Let's see. Here we have it. This pad of paper and
That's what
black.
but I want to do something different here. So I have some what they call it, cardstock that I thought was pure white, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. I thought it was all white, right?
Okay.
Look, it's
Oh.
it has confetti in it.
Hmm.
See,
Let's see. I was thinking
there's a little dot.
size-wise, it would be
I love it,
easier.
and that's what I'm gonna make my tag for this, my journaling card for this pocket with. So I need my pencil, my crayon, as they say in French.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then I pop out my French.
Yeah. Do you have
That's
any
so I don't
contact
forget it.
with?
That's the only way I can remember my parents because they always uh, spoke French in the house. Well,
Uh-huh.
mostly when they didn't want the kids to understand what they were saying.
Oh, of course. That's what we did when the kids were small. We spoke German in the house, but then, they learned German. So
So it wasn't
where
that
do I
easy for
have
them
my
once I learned
examples?
French because my French teacher lives not that far from my house and she would teach me even after school.
Mm-hmm.
So I was
Good
learning
or
that way
bad? I don't know.
out. And it was the French from Paris.
Oh,
So I have to
do
try
you
to
have
crank it back out.
do you have any
Okay, this
contact
is
with
how you
our
put all of
French
it down.
friend Sylvia?
I have to ask her because I want to be able to do a multilingual craft channel, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's still not
She used to
spinning.
be an English teacher, um, or still is, maybe. I don't know. But
I mean, I can speak some of the other languages that, like my ex's language, Thai. I can speak some of
mm-hmm.
that. I can speak a little Vietnamese,
Mm-hmm.
French. Now, my parents spoke Creole, and I learned with my grandfather how to speak the Creole French, and a lot of the Creole is French from France.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned that from my grandfather. Let me tell you, that's one old man you did not want to make mad.
Yeah.
When the kids got him mad, it was hilarious because he would always speak French when you made him mad, right? So
Oh, of
like
course.
you look at the kids and they have no idea what he's saying. So they turned to me because they knew I was learning the language. And I'm like, I ain't telling you.
Oh.
He does it on purpose because he wanted all the grandkids to learn the
Yep.
language and what he was talking about. But, you know, they never caught on. But my grandfather, when he was mad, especially, I was close with my grandfather on my mom's side. So it was like if my grandmother said something to me and he didn't like it, he would yell at her. I'm like, don't do that.
Oh, okay.
And it was like, that's how he was. So I'm telling him, you don't have to do that. But he knows that she did wrong, so he would yell at her and tell her to stop it.
Oh.
There was things that was none of her business that she would say to my mom. So I didn't fault him for that.
No, of course not.
Things that shouldn't have been said was said. And I mean, literally, things she had no business saying was said.
Oh, okay. And I'm
So
thinking
not only made
might
him mad,
be not too
it
good
made
of
other
things to
family
say.
members mad too. So
Let's see, I'm putting some of these little dots on here today to raise this thing up, or at least to use these up. These.
that's what I'm trying to do. Use what I got. Well, what
Tiny,
you use
tiny.
glue book for? Just gluing.
Or what are you going to create one? Or I think that was.
And it's probably gonna be feel like what I want to do is make like a book, a glue book of everything that I have here already. Say like my napkins, put that in the glue book. Um, my washi tape, put that in the glue book. Uh,
It will become more like an art glue book in that case.
yeah, and
That would
also
be
what I
beautiful.
have in my room now, and what I'll use for projects. I don't know what I'm gonna use to make it though. That's the thing. Will I use a notebook? Will I use a um, hardcover book? I don't know.
It could go with an hardcover book, but then you have to rip at
Tear out
least
book
half of the
pages and
pages
stuff like
out of.
that. So we'll see what I decide tomorrow.
I
Because I'd
still
like
have
to do
my
one
little.
for like printables that I have and do it by the designer name, like Kara and all of that. That way, when I want to do something and I go and look through the book, I know what folder in my on my computer to look for to get that off. So I think that's what I want to do.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's like almost like organized type thing there.
Organized chaos is what I call
Yeah. Yeah,
it. Yeah,
might be.
composition notebook. God knows I have tons of those.
I'll use one of those.
But then you have to go like one page, glue 2 pages together, skip
Yeah.
2 or 3 pages, glue another 2 pages together. So we'll see what happens, what I decide to use for it.
You can literally, I've made glue books from magazines.
I got tons of those.
You can use those as bases.
There's tons of those in my arsenal.
I have this one that I haven't really finished. This is, I don't even know, 10 pages of copy paper that
Mm-hmm.
I just bound and I've been gluing.
I mean, you can basically use any kind of
So,
book.
and it's getting thicker, from what I put in there. So, but it's literally just copy paper or printer paper. And I
Mm,
just glued things in that I thought was fun. Still working on it. I haven't really done anything for quite some time, so it might be that I try at least to finish this one up.
mm-hmm.
Putting in cute pictures or fun pictures or whatever, or a theme.
True. What I want to
So,
do, I have two surprises for people coming up. And I'm not going to release the videos until after they have the item in hand. Um, and it's going to be something real special. So,
sounds fun to me.
I'm trying to get the items for the two things that I want to do. And we'll see what happens in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge pack.
This.
Can't use this in there.
That was too small or strange. Let's see, the other way around.
Ruffles right here. I have to put some of it up though. Nope, I don't. I can put it here. But that's what I wanted. I've been wanting to do it, and I never have a chance to because things come up and then I forget about it.
And then the list of things you want to create are so long, so you kind of have to start
Let me
somewhere.
tell you, the list of stuff that I want to create, you're looking 3 football fields.
Oh, okay. I'm not really writing my things down. I am more
I have it
into.
all written.
Oh, you do?
Hmm.
I was actually thinking about creating something with an hour a day will help the crafty ideas fly. The quote that you wrote
Oh, my
yesterday.
little quote that I put up yesterday.
Yeah.
An hour
So,
a day helps the crafts fly. I don't. I just came up with it. I don't know where exactly it came from. I just like thought it, and it's like, okay, I'll keep it.
that sounded quite
It sounded kind of
cute.
corny to me, but then when you said it sounds good, I'm like, okay, go ahead and use it, whatever.
But isn't it like that if you yourself come up with something and then
My
tell a
stuff
friend or
that
tell anyone, like,
when I come up with things after I type it and reread it, it sounds real corny, right? And then I'm like,
mm-hmm.
wait a minute. If they like it, then let them use it. I have no qualms about that. I mean, there's a
So
lot of
we
fun
are going to
quotes
create
that
some leaves, different colors.
and people say, "Oh, that sounds neat." I'm like, "Oops."
Let's use some blue.
I mean, I had wrote a poem one time, and at the time, I didn't know who the lady was or anything. I just sat because I like to write poems, and then my friend that I went to college with told me it was an Angie Dickinson poem. I'm like, who the world is that? She says, you don't know her? I'm like, never heard of her.
Oh.
So the poem that I had wrote was exactly the one verbatim from what my friend had told me. I never looked it up or anything like
Hmm.
that. It's just she was telling me the
Have
truth.
you seen it somewhere maybe and
No,
remember?
I never look up. I never read poems or anything like that. It just pops in my head. Even today, I still write poetry. Um, they were looking for. I've got certificates for the poetry that I've written,
Mm-hmm.
and I've
Oh.
posted it online. And I sent a poem to my aunt, and she was also a poet, but she passed away a long time ago. And
Mm-hmm.
she had wanted to put one of my poems in her book, but little did I know, she changed the name to make it look like she wrote the poem.
Oh.
And I'm
Oh.
like, oh no, you did not do that. So I stopped writing, I stopped sending her my poetry since she did that. And I'm like, there's
Mm-hmm.
no way I'm going to sit here for days, months, hours writing something, and then you take it, put it in your book as your own. That's not happening.
No, that's not how we do it. That's oh no.
It only took one poem that I had wrote for her to do that. And
Hmm.
I never sent her another poem.
Oh, yeah, I definitely see why you didn't do that. Let's see, we do need some more colors. Maybe pink.
Took credit for things that she didn't write. And to me, it wasn't right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Totally with you on that thing. So, what are you all doing? Listening, crafting along, doing some sort of fun thing?
Are
Maybe
y'all
making
doodling,
lunch? Maybe
sketching, creating? What are y'all, what's up?
sewing? Maybe I don't know. But it's been thinking about because I know a lot of people in my friends and family and things like that are crafty people, but they don't do paper crafts. All of them,
Mm-hmm.
um, and it can definitely be something else. Sleeping? No.
Who's
Is that a good
sleeping?
or a bad thing? Are we boring you, Margaret? I'm like,
I'm Zentangling Pete. One, two.
oh,
Oh,
oh, we used to do that.
I
We
love
used to,
Zentangling.
were making. Um, I was inspired first from Lizzie Brewer and her Centangle. I don't even know. She had like 7 to 8 small little Centangle videos of the like basic Centangle
Mm-hmm.
creations. So, and then we did a couple of creations, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's doing Zentangles to make it pumpkin. What? That sounds awesome.
A pumpkin. I think I made one last year. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. A big one though, so it wasn't really. Yep. This one. A
Oh,
little bit of a Santangly type pumpkins. I haven't really finished it. I was supposed to. Maybe a project for a couple of weeks or so. I don't know. I haven't finished that one. I just put it aside. There are a couple of things that are really relaxing to do. Centangle and
mm-hmm.
Doodle is one of those for me, at least.
I love Zentangling. I cut
There are
out a
so many
pumpkin.
fun
So
patterns too.
it board.
Ooh, I remember making Santangoli Santa last year too.
Mm,
I think I have him here. Let's see. I have a couple of pieces, quite easy to reach because let's see, where do we have him? The Santangoli Santa.
I'm making my version of ruffles to put on my different style things to put on the edge of my pages.
Oh, look at this. Not really. No, it wasn't really Santangle, but it was Easter inspired for this Easter. So,
Ah, I remember that one.
mhm.
I have to get up in a minute to go get me some more water.
Let's see, do we have Santa in here? Maybe. I was intending to do a little book of some sort, but somewhere in the middle of the creation, it kind of, you know, didn't go as planned. So I, I don't know
It's
where the
called
Santa.
Zentangle Inspired Art, ZIA. Zia.
Oh, it's called some. Oh, that's true. I love watching Santangle, real artists making those really detailed Santangly pieces. It's so relaxing to watch those on YouTube.
And then you want to sit there and join them.
Yep.
When I watch Zentangles, I want to sit there and draw what they draw.
Mm-hmm.
Done that in a long time. I have to get my sketchbook back out. I did a face a while back. Well, a couple of days, about a week ago, and I sent it
Oh,
to my
okay.
friend that does real well with art, and she told me all I need was facial hair on the dude, and I'm like, I don't know how to draw that.
Oh.
I did his hair. I did a beanie. I did it. Let me see if I can find a picture. It's not good, but it's.
No,
It's
it's
I
not really. I'm not really, good in that sense. I just find it fun to create, so that's what I do. I'm actually trying to look where I have the
theory.
Santa because, ooh,
It's not good, but I haven't drawn in
but
four years.
it's fun. I made Santangly pieces like this. A couple of them.
Oh, I like that one. I remember that one too.
Yep. I have a couple in here. I thought I had the Santa right here with everything. And I have a couple of ideas here too, so I don't want to show too many of the things.
No, I don't blame you.
Seriously, now I'm really looking. I have a couple of places in the room.
The Dollar Tree scissors come in handy.
Oh, this was a thing that we
Your
created, wasn't it?
your face was good. Thank you. It's Vanessa. I got a new name, y'all.
Zaza. Hmm.
I want to get back into Zentangle.
Oh, here he is. I made him this. I think it was like an advent calendar type thing last
Oh,
year.
We've known each other that long? Wow.
I don't know, 2 years
Wow, it's
maybe or
been a
something.
year? Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
even
about 2
longer. I
years.
think it's even longer. Huh? A lot of fun things throughout all the years that we've been crafting. Let's see, where can
And
I
we've been
put
doing
this?
Friendsday on a Wednesday for how long now?
Oh, that's a good question.
I know it's, Scrap It Thursday has been about a year.
Friends say it might be. Is it 2 years for Friends say? Or
I think so. Because we used to do it every Wednesday
yeah.
together.
Mm-hmm.
And every time we got off, I always did another video of,
For the project chair or
yeah, the
whatever.
project shares for it.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of project share videos to record, y'all.
It's
Okay.
actually kind of fun. I
I measure it exactly to the page and it comes out shorter.
isn't that what it always happens to me too. That's why I'm not really measuring. I'm just making.
No, but I did it. I measured it full length to the page and cut it. And look, it came out this short. I'm going to leave it. I don't care. It's a junk journal anyway.
Yep.
It's made
That's
for
the
junk.
beauty of the thing that we are creating. It doesn't really matter. It's just,
Mm-hmm.
a piece of art, the whole thing, I would say. Because
Cool. Miss Randy said those are cool.
oh, these entangly pieces maybe. So, what are we now going to do? Do we
See,
need?
I'm not putting a lot of ruffles in here. I put one set of ruffles in. I made my own little stickers by putting double-sided tape
Oh,
on
an owl to entangle is definitely a thing, Janet. That might be a thing to do next week.
Yeah.
Hmm. Let's
Oh,
see. The quote: "An owl a day will help the crafty ideas fly." Where do I want to put
but
it?
maybe I have to
Um,
start doing an hour a day to make my crafty ideas fly away.
no.
That quote just flew in my head when I seen the owl. I'm like, wait a minute, what quote can I do with this?
Let's see.
Anything from Heather lately?
No, not really. A couple of, maybe like 2 or almost 3 weeks now. She's doing fine. Just have a lot of things with church and things, like that.
I know last time I asked in her group, she was preparing meals for the homeless and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of work.
No. Hmm. I'm just going to do a little bit of something. And then maybe put an owl here. That would be a thing. Let's see. We will create a small little owl to go
I'm
in
making my own
here.
style ruffles. Oh, this one I forgot to put something on the backside, but that's okay.
Where do we want to put him? Right there. Or do we want to?
We can find something. No, that one's not wide enough. And this one, perfect. Haha.
I'm getting quiet here, concentrating, but I'm just. Yeah, that's the thing with creating. Sometimes it's totally. Let's see. I definitely don't want to have that thing there, so I have to put
One of these days we'll have
rearranging the leaves like that.
that would be fun.
Something like this. I haven't really thought it through, so it's the thing in the process of making, we might say. Then an holiday. Oh, definitely not like that. I'm thinking Swedish. Writing in English is not a good thing. Like, well, help. We need to make it a tiny bit smaller. At least we have an idea now. Nowadays will help. The crafty.
At least a day will help the creativity flow. Nah, that don't make sense.
Ideas fly. Something like that. And then do we need one more color thinking orange? We will try it out. Haven't really we have orange, a small little piece of an orange. Just because it's September.
I don't know when it
Let
starts.
me see. It might be, doing small springtime project things. I don't really have too many orangey bits and pieces left. Do I have used them kind of in other projects? Small little bits and pieces, everybody know. No orange. Okay. I don't want to put it, having a big, like a new page. I don't want to use that. Now thinking, I could go with creating a branch, the 3D one, or just putting leaves like this, and then
And from that branch, you can put your ideas. You can make a branch for each idea that you have.
see. I am going to just glue these down. I think just because it makes more sense to just glue it down.
Okay. Journaling card here, so I need to make a pocket. I need to make it perfect.
This is one of those 5-minute quick ideas that I have sometimes.
5-minute craft.
Yeah, this is how I do it really, because
I'm the same way. It's the way I get my projects going.
And now thinking, should I go? Let's see, I will need to angle the whole thing.
These little pop-ups that we do Wednesday and Thursday, it's just like ideas, just pop-up ideas.
Uh-huh. Yep, it really is. But
And
it's fun.
it inspires us to do the bigger, you know?
And then, it actually shows that you don't really need to have all of those, really
Hmm.
big, crafty ideas to just create something.
True.
You don't really need to have all of those all the time, even though, it's definitely fun to have a big idea and create something, but you don't really have to have more than a couple of minutes. Let's see. And thanks for the quote. That was fun to do. We're going for a little bit of a thing. Let's see, put it underneath. And then one up here, maybe.
Measure twice, cut twice.
Yep, it's always like that. It's always like that.
They say measure twice, cut once, but in
No,
crafting, there's no such thing like that. Now I gotta punch my hole to where I can pull the postcard journaling card out.
and I'm just going to draw the little owls, like this, black and white.
There, my pocket.
Or the little owls. The owl, like, it's only one.
Made the little thumb thing look crazy, but that's okay. Ain't nobody gonna get this. Nobody's gonna buy it. It's mine, so I don't worry.
And some sort of feathers, or symbolizing something like that.
I should have made the pocket a little bit bigger.
It's always something, but it will.
Let me see. Now I'm gonna do it backwards, as I'm doing the journal backwards anyway. So let me put my pocket tool back in my little pocket tool thingy so it doesn't get lost. I'm gonna go about here.
Let's see, just going this. Felt it needed something. I'm not sure about doing anything up here yet, I would say. Might be that I fill it in. And then, of course, now. And don't expect this to be straight and things like that. That's not me.
That's not happening. It's
Definitely not when writing an owl a day. Will help. Let's see, I need to kind of the crafty ideas Don't give up on me now. Oh, the fine liner is not in a happy place.
Your pen not treating you good?
No. Let's see.
I need to fill my little bottle here.
So this is the creation. Let's see. I don't want to have. I think I want to have something else. Maybe an orange beak.
There you go.
Making him a little bit, brown, like, some the wings and something.
Oh dear. I knew it was going to happen at some point. And it did. All my ephemera just went all over the floor.
No.
Yep. I got a big pile of ephemera on the floor.
Cleaning time.
You think?
Is he kind of, I don't know, it needs to be, he needs to get a little bit of color because he was so pale in the face.
Ow.
So here we have the creation. A version of this was actually inspired by a thing I saw on Pinterest with a black frame like this. So that's what I found kind of nice with the colors and things.
But this still didn't work my way.
Thank you so much, Janet. And I will actually put this one up in my, I need to take a photo and put it on Instagram. Or actually put it straight onto the wall because, yeah, I think so. And I don't know. Do I just want to put it straight on or cut it out? I feel like the white border around it too makes the whole thing a little extra special. A really, really nice postcard there, Vanessa.
I don't know whose printable that is.
Mm-hmm. Anybody recognizing it in the audience? I've been all owl inspired lately. I'm not going to put you in there. Let's see if I can. Yep. Let's see. Wouldn't that be kind of nice too? I will actually put a little bit more color into this owl because it was not really nice. Not the color that I want.
Big enough to cover my pocket with. This page ain't big enough. I'll be changing my background too at some point.
Oh, that one. Oh,
And I got two more. I went to Dollar Tree to get some more so I can put the background. Yeah,
oh, do you have like a
got it.
full or?
One that he let go down the conveyor belt.
Uh-huh.
There's one that he let slip between
Ooh.
the conveyor belt and the register part of the belt.
No.
I'm like, you want to go get another one? I'm like, you didn't charge me for it. I ain't worried about it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Vintage paper, y'all. Vintage book page.
That's always fun to use. I do feel like I want to put some.
Mrs. Gigi, that is so sweet.
Yeah,
I think
it's
we
so
poured
tiny.
everybody
Thank
else.
you.
Nobody else is chatting.
It's like that sometimes. Totally fine with me. But I know one thing, and that is that I need to put the kids to bed now because it's 9:30 p.m.
Oh wow, that late already for you?
Yep. So that's definitely a thing I need to do. So what have I really done today? One might say not much, but it was just the perfect amount of crafting to me.
We did
Because
enough.
I have a big project coming up, but as of right now, I'm kind of pleased with the things. And then, of course, finished the owl in the owl journal. That's always fun. You are still here. Thank you so much, Margaret. So, um, now I totally forgot. Is it 11 a.m.
And
tomorrow
for who?
for you?
No, it's 3:30 in the afternoon.
Oh yeah, for yeah.
Margaret wants to know what project you have coming up.
No, that's a
Not
surprise.
enough projects
Surprise.
that we got coming up. So
That's the surprise. You have to be, put the
wait
notification
for
bells on and things like that. Here we have three type of owl projects that we made. This one finished up today. That one and the little frame here with the owl quote. So thank you so much, Vanessa, for that. That was kind of fun to create something.
thank you very much for having me
Hmm. And we will be back again tomorrow.
at 11 a.m.
And I don't know, something else going on? Any sales or anything throughout the weekend? Do you
Nothing I
know of?
know of. I know Maddie don't do hers till Saturday, so I don't know during the week who does one.
Haven't heard anybody. Usually there are a couple of them, depending on who you follow, of course, and things like that. But it was really fun today. And
I'm not done on my Friends Across the Miles.
oh, no. It's going to be beautiful.
I'm
That's
hoping.
going to be beautiful.
Because all these pages that I'm working on is going to be scanned into my computer and emailed to all you guys that participated.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a big email.
Mm-hmm. So thank you so much for Vanessa being together with me today. Thank you so much for those of you who are with us in chat and to all the replayers. And we will see you again tomorrow at Vanessa's. So bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.